Music licensing reimagined.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Just scratching the itch here, getting on for a little bit of backtesting. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. Basically doing an opening range sort of break, momentum trading kind of style. So we'll see how this goes. Let's get this going here. So because we're above the value area high, we're probably going to be looking for a long here. Let's just go with one contract.
Licensing reimagined.
Do like a 1-to-1 risk reward on this. So am I on NQs?
Artlist.io.
About 55 points here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, so we're just taking a long here on because we're above the value areas here. Pretty bullish, obviously. So yes, let's see. Try to get a little back testing going here. Let's speed this up a bit now that we got in our position.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
All right, that was the end of the day, so that closed that one out. Let's move up our value area here. Oops. I think that was a short day or something. That was weird because it cut out pretty early, so let's turn this down. Well, pretty big sell-off day here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Gonna take a short there. Put our stop above the high here. And our take profit. Obviously, we're looking pretty bearish, so 57 stop. For a 78 TP. Would be a bad idea to bring stop break even here pretty soon. There we go, that one hit. Right, so let's just move on to the next day. Here, start of the New York. Pause that real quick. We gotta move up our value areas here. So well above, looking like we're just starting just above value area high. So we could take a trade towards the point of control if we break down a bit, or we'll see if we're going to bounce at all. Sometimes if we're above, we're still pretty bullish. So let's get this guy going. We'll do a slow here for a minute. Okay, so we went down a bit here. Let's try a short. Out of the gate here, we'll put our stop loss sort of up by the 40s. Well, we kind of maybe got our move there actually already, so keeping it tighter on this one.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's target the value area though. Hey. Up early? It's late for me. Are you up early? Luke, what's up? Yeah, I was just I was gonna go to bed here pretty soon, but I wanted to get a little bit of back testing in, so thought I would come play around for a little bit. Looking like this one's gonna work out too here. There we go. Yeah.
Artlist.io.
Could see us potentially pushing back up to the midpoint here if it's an inside day. Oh, this is just back testing. So this is an NQ, MNQ.
Music licensing.
So we're just I was just doing a little bit of back testing here. So just sort of playing with my value area strategy, 80% setup kind of idea. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. for you. Yeah, it's only 11 p.m. here. What are you doing up so late? Might take a short here with the rejection off that VWAP. Let's see. Okay, let's do it there. And we'll put our stop back up here. TP sort of just at the lows here. We could actually probably target those back there. Actually, let's get our stop up here above the high. No, I didn't eat turkey. I'm in Canada. So we had our Thanksgiving back in October.
Artlist.io.
Maybe I can play music through this. So we didn't get stopped out there, which is pretty good. Let's see what happens here if we're gonna get another rejection here or not. It might rip to take us out here though. Yeah, our Thanksgiving is earlier in the year than you guys.
Music licensing.
Yeah, we got taken out on that one. All right, let's try to get to the next day since start of the New York session here. Pause that up, adjust our value areas to be in line with the next day. And let's let it go. So we started kind of in the middle of the range here, so take it along there, and we'll target the top of the range here. Well, looks like I'm getting stopped out. All right, so we're bearish.
Music licensing reimagined.
Super bearish. Should really update this VWAP.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
Let's try short here. Again, see if we can't get pushed back down. And for just by structure here, for 65 points on that. Like it's working here. Not quite.
Music licensing reimagined.
There we go. All right. So let's go to the next day.
Artlist.io.
Well above value area high now on this one. So usually that says we're going to be in pretty long bias.
Music licensing reimagined.
See what happens here. Chopping up there a bit. Value area high. Yeah, it's looking long here. Stop at the bottom here with the TP sort of at the top of the range there.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
Let's play this a little bit faster here. All right, looks like we're getting stopped. Yep.
Music licensing reimagined.
And we took the set the lows from the previous day. Rejected value area low a couple times. Try short there. We'll put the stop at the high, and then we'll just match the TP here, roughly. 91 bars.
Music licensing reimagined.
Well, that's 180 bars. We'll do a little negative risk reward on this one since we're a little bit later in the day. Got some viewers on X right now. What's up, everybody? Just thought I would come on for a little bit, just do a little bit of back testing here. Okay, we got a hit there.
Artlist.io.
Let's go to the next day. Close this up.
Artlist.io.
What's going on here? There we go. Lagging.
Music licensing reimagined.
Pretty weird point of control, everything. We already hit the point of control right there.
Artlist.io.
Maybe a sell here. Yep, sell. Or stop above previous days. Just don't really need that high, but better get our TP down there. We're gonna miss it. There we go. Nice.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, we just opened up so bearish below, like sort of down at the value area low, and obviously it just once it started ripping, it's like it's gonna go right. So Let's see. I think we could even take another sell here. Actually, let's see if we're gonna. We'll target a little bit just past the lows here, and we'll keep this size a little bit smaller on this one, but target a little tighter midday. But we did bounce and then kind of been making lower highs there. So let's see how far we're going to push back past the lows here. If we get past the lows, we should probably drop our stop break even, because if it decides to bounce from there, that could be bad news. Gotta sweep the lows first.
Music licensing reimagined.
Might reject off the New York there. Kind of want to add to this right now. Maybe not. Held the VWAP there. Should actually think about closing this. Can take that VWAP with some momentum to the downside. Maybe can add to this. Doesn't want to right now.
Music licensing reimagined.
I think I should probably cut this. Give it a sec here. And form a double top there. A note on time here.
Artlist.io.
I feel like if it breaks that value area low, I've just got to close it. I mean, it's going to hit the stop no matter what at that point. So
Music licensing.
I'm close to the end of the day here. So watch it here. Okay, I'll just close it here. So that's a small loser. Basically, the day's over. This guy going.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, it's probably a buy. For our TP here, sort of. A little bit below the low, sort of.
Reimagined.
See if we can't get a bounce here. They start pushing below. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, let's close this. Once we took value area low, like with that, I would have, you know, I would have closed it pretty much right over there with that move. Definitely saying to squish it. Got some volume there, so let's try a buy. It's a small risk. Put our stop a little bit. Oh, end of the day. That doesn't work. All right, pause this up here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay. Well below value area low. Try short.
Artlist
definitely short. May have missed the TP though. I didn't. There we go. That one was nice.
Music licensing reimagined.
Could have got quite a bit more out of that. Let's change up this music. Got about that long till the end of the day.
Artlist.io.
Maybe we can see what happens in the power hour here. They're looking pretty strong right there.
Music licensing
Let's target that
reimagined.
previous structure high there. That might have been it. I think this one warrants a stop in the profit here. There we go. Too close to the end of the day anyways. Oh, there we go. Now we're going. So let's skip ahead here to the end of the day. And we'll move up our value area here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Opening up at the value area high. Thinking probably going to get a possible sell here. Yeah, let's try sell here.
Artlist.io.
Just sort of target value area low there. But actually it held, so
Music licensing reimagined.
probably have it right there. What do we got here? 78, 125.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
What have we got on here? Oh, didn't mean to do that. All right. Guess I skipped it ahead a few days. What I can do actually is I can probably go back a couple of days till. Oh, I can't really do that now. I've seen it, so kind of cheating. Guess I got to do it.
Music licensing reimagined.
There we go. Well above value area high. So definitely long here. Get a little bit of pullback here. Let's try it there. Put our stop sort of middle of the point of control area. And we'll target this
Artlist.io.
structure up here. Might be too big. Yeah, that's too big. although we're looking pretty bearish.
Music licensing reimagined.
Wants to go higher. Doesn't seem like it wants to let it though. Uh-oh, that's a triple top.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Not looking good. Unless we can take it here. There we go. We're gonna get taken out here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, start a New York session. Let's pause this.
Artlist.io.
See if we can get some sort of a direction here. I'm thinking long, but I'd like to see us sort of head one way or the other here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Holding this right now.
Artlist.io.
Let's try a short down here. Our stop loss right there. Below the VWAP.
Music licensing reimagined.
See if we can get a rejection here. Looks like I bought the low so far. Or sold the low.
Artlist.io.
Still over the back testing. I don't know how long I've been doing this for, but probably a month or two anyways. And this account has, well, fake money, about 80,000. And it's basically from playing this value area levels. If it's like so far below the value area low, it's typically going to be a short. If it's way up, well above, it'll typically be a long. If it's like right inside the zone, we can target the other side of the zone. But so far, this one ain't doing nothing. And we're starting to take the New York, so that's not very good. Yeah.
Artlist.io.
How much time here in the day looks like it's gonna stop us, so there you go. Let's go end of the day, New York. Well, looks like we just printed it right there.
Music licensing reimagined.
Move up our value areas. Pretty bullish over the last bit. Pretty big sell off there, but still held
Artlist.io.
kind of looks like a higher low. If we get up here, we can definitely go long above 512 there. That was a nice take of the New York. Try a little long here. We'll just
Music
do a small
licensing
TP right there.
reimagined.
Oh. Wrong. Oh, there we go. Now we're gonna take it.
Music
Maybe
licensing.
could be an inside day. Yeah, looking pretty tight on the day here with this sort of an inside day.
Checklist.io.
Let's cut that. So I'm gonna pause this. I'm just curious to go back here and look at the stats. Kind of had a bit of a red stretch there. I think we're down 11,000 or something since we started.
Artlist.io.
Anyways, yeah, I was just gonna pop on for a bit here. It's pretty much time to go to bed, but just felt like I'd throw a little bit of a live stream and do some back testing. Anyways, but if you did come say what's up, thanks for hanging out, and I'll be back live tomorrow for 6 p.m. on the East Coast to get into some futures when it opens back up. So we'll see you guys then. Have a good one. Peace out.